Welcome back. We start off with some breaking news. Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Kiran Kumar Reddy has resigned as the Chief Minister and also quit the Congress as a party MLA. The Chief Minister said all rules and procedures were flouted while undertaking the division of Andhra Pradesh. Cabinet ministers were also not given 2 hours to study the note. Right, remember just yesterday Kiran Kumar Reddy cleared the files relating to the promotion of the Hyderabad Police Commissioner, senior IPS officer, director to the Director General rank, and he also cleared several other files. And sources, in fact, yesterday were indicating that Kiran Kumar Reddy would step down yesterday, but he in fact has, addressing the media today, has stepped down as Chief Minister because remember Kiran Kumar Reddy has been disappointed with the way the Telangana issue has in fact been handled and has in fact been always opposed to the bifurcation of Andhra Pradesh. Now, sources also telling headlines today yesterday that Kiran Kumar Reddy is likely to start his own party. Right, remember this is after yesterday that Telangana bill was passed in the Lok Sabha. Proceedings were blacked out in of the Lok Sabha television, and the bill in fact will be introduced, will be tabled in the Rajya Sabha today. And the BJP in fact are coming out and saying that if the proceedings are not telecast, there will not be any debate. But amidst all of that, Kiran Kumar Reddy has in fact quit as the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh and has also resigned as party MLA. Now he addressed the media with his supporters flanking him. The Chief Minister said all rules and procedures were flouted while undertaking the division of Andhra Pradesh, also adding that the cabinet ministers were not given even 2 hours to study the note, and said that he had no self-interest in mind. The day after the Telangana bill was passed in the Lok Sabha, Kiran Kumar Reddy stepping down as the Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister and quitting the Congress too. Kiran Kumar Reddy also adding that he feels bad that he could not stop the state's bifurcation. Our National Affairs Editor Javed Ansari now joining us on the phone line. Javed, Kiran Kumar Reddy stepping down not only as Chief Minister but even as party MLA.
Yes, and it was unexpected lines because once the Telangana became a fait accompli, once Lok Sabha passed this all-important bill, it was evident that Mr. Kiran Kumar Reddy had no option but to quit. He realizes that there is nothing to be gained by continuing with the Congress. In fact, I am given to understand by MPs from Simanda that Kiran Kumar Reddy is just the first, but certainly not the last resignation that will happen from the Congress party.
Right, and Javed, we understand that Kiran Kumar Reddy is likely to form his own party, but how much support is he likely to get from the people, considering he has been accused of misleading the people of Andhra Pradesh to pave the way for the bifurcation without any hurdle?
Look, the jury is still out on that. We will only know in the months ahead how much of traction he has with the people. Certainly, he was with the Congress party till this decision was taken. Right now, we are told the momentum is with Jagan Mohan Reddy and Chandrababu Naidu. What this will certainly mean is that now there will be 4 parties contesting for the electoral pie in Andhra Pradesh. Jagan Mohan Reddy's party, YSR Congress, Chandrababu Naidu's TDP, the original, whatever is left of the original Congress party, and also now the new party that Kiran Kumar Reddy is likely to form.
Javed Ansari, National Affairs Editor, thank you so much for bringing us that update. We're also joined by Editor-at-Large Maruk Inayat, who has in fact been tracking the entire development surrounding the Telangana bill in both houses of parliament. Maruk, a big development, Kiran Kumar Reddy, as expected, stepping down as Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh and also as a party MLA. And this is as the bill, in fact, will be brought into the Rajya Sabha today. The BJP making it very, very clear that if the proceedings are not telecast as they were not yesterday in the Lok Sabha, that there will be no debate on the Telangana bill.
Well, Sanjana, it is quite interesting that today what we are really going to see is how different political parties are going to posture around the Telangana bill, as it is being called. Now look at the BJP. Yesterday, Sushma Swaraj and the others from her party stood in the Lok Sabha and in fact sat while the entire voting on the bill was happening. They didn't say anything then. Post facto, they've realized that they need to make an issue out of it, and they plan to go to and lodge a complaint. In fact, a BJP parliamentary meeting just happened, and in that also they resolved to bring more amendments. Now, what that means is that if there are more amendments brought and tabled in the Rajya Sabha, and if they are passed, then the bill will have to go back to the Lok Sabha, which is something that the Congress doesn't want. So on 2 counts, the BJP has been exposed. One, that they sat through the entire TV broadcast being blacked out, but never said anything, and now post facto are raising a complaint and demand over why it happened the way it did. Secondly, they're also going to raise amendments. So today, the posturing that is coming from the BJP clearly indicating that as far as the Bharatiya Janata Party is concerned, they might not make it as easy for the Congress in the Rajya Sabha or in the upper house. Secondly, for Kiran Kumar Reddy, clearly isolation in Andhra Pradesh and within the Congress party. For the Congress party, it is going to be extremely hard in the Rajya Sabha. They don't have the numbers, remember. It's not going to be as easy as it was in the lower house.
Right.
And for the other fringe players, for Jagan Mohan Reddy, it is going to be now the entire Simandh region clearly that comes under his, he's going to contest from all the 25 seats, and like Javed was mentioning, for the others now, for a smaller pie, there are far larger number of players that are going to play out. But as far as the parliament is concerned, today in the Rajya Sabha, post 2 p.m, we're going to see perhaps not a din, but a debate on the issues. There are going to be amendments that the BJP wants to bring to the table and want passed. Let's see how the Congress today is going to tackle it, because today the strategy is likely to be very different from what it was yesterday.
Bharat, our editor-at-large, thank you so much for bringing us that update and breaking it down for us. This is as we are expected to see the debate in the Rajya Sabha today over the Telangana bill. Kiran Kumar Reddy also quitting as Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister and party MLA.